Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill today, Sandy Alcantara.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. Outside. And away we go this afternoon.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
And the slider just misses. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ellie De La Cruz up now. You don't want to let him get on base.
Yeah, led baseball in stolen bases last year. Also led the league in getting caught stealing. Nobody's perfect.
Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ellie falls victim to the K. And now here is Matt McClain. Ball one, no strikes. Friedl leads off first with one away. Next one is off the plate. Now 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Ground ball right side. Makes a sliding stop. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the lineup for the Reds. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Man on second, two down. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one's a little bit low. The count now 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And down on strikes he goes, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. On the mound for the Reds, Hunter Green.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Bottom of the first. And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. And that's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. High fly ball down the left field line. Hayes hauls it in, and there's one away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
2-2 to count.
Cut on and miss, struck him out at 98. Now 2 away.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Inside.
And that just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ball inside.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. On to first, and he beats the throw. He's safe. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Very high with that one.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 outs. And a breaking ball misses outside. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the slider just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 left for Miami, scoreless after 1. Back here in Miami, second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. Alcantara back to work. In the air to left center, Stowers sizes this one up, and out number 1 on the grab. Woo!
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a one-out double for the first hit of the game.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Just missed.
1-0.
And another ball assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Oh, great stop. Over to first, and they get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And that is downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. In comes the first run of the game as the Reds take the lead.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Austin Hayes. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Lux on at second with 2 down. In the dirt, blocked. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Run scoring double here for the Reds. It's now bottom of the inning, and now for the Marlins, Matt Mervis. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's way high. And the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And a couple of quick outs. And up next for Miami, Davison De Los Santos. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And takes low for ball one. And that one wrapped foul. And a ball evens the count. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Friedl squeezes it, and that will end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. Now, TJ Friedl. Bounce to 3rd. Throws to 1st. And one away in the top of the 3rd. And now, Elly De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
1 out, bases empty. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Two down, bases empty. Matt McClain getting ready to hit.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Next offering is down low.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And now 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball in a 2-0 count.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
2 outs, nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Now he breaks his bat, and that's just foul. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And it's a strikeout for the Sandman, his second of the game. One for the Reds on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nick Fortes now at the plate. And that misses. And that's ball 1. A little bit low.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
That's ball down 3. And in. A slider missed. And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So up next, Xavier Edwards. Fly to left his first time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one not close. And that's ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Friedel ranging back. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. Struck out swinging his first time. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? There's a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Fortes off of first with 2 away. That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and that is the inning. Marlins leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. Fraley measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. The wind of the pitch. Left field. Conine sizing this one up. And there's 1 away. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. A double and a run scored his first time up. There's a strike. And that drops in for a strike. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
In now for the Reds, Jeimer Candelario. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
1-0.
Two outs. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count.
Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Stowers makes the catch, inning over. So they go quietly there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Reds 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jesus Sanchez. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Comes the 2-2. Ripped to short. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Just off the outside edge.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2-0.
The Fish still looking for their first hit in this one. Misses off the plate. 3-0. On the inside corner for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
3-2.
In the air, right field. Fraley makes the catch. Out number 2. Matt Mervis will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Marlins down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Miami, we go to the top of the fifth. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Gavin Lux. Alcantara back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Hard on the ground to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1. Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Outside, that's a ball.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Fortes gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Griffin Conine. And that's downstairs. Ball one.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
That's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Davison De Los Santos. That's in there. 0-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Backed off the plate that time. The Marlins trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. And a good eye there. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
Looking sharp, just a strike
1
away
ball,
from 5
2
shutout
strikes.
innings.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. And here is Nick Fortes. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Hayes going back. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 2-2.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Norby, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Late swing, fouled off. Edwards stands at second with 2 gone. That's to third. Candelario whips it across, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Leading off, Elly De La Cruz.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Fouled off left side.
Well, these Reds being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went, says Dave Lawrence. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now at the plate, Matt McClain. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is downstairs. Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Slings to first in time. And here is Tyler Stevenson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Way back there. And it's off the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hunter Green won't go any further, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back. New pitcher for the Reds, Brent Suter. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Runner edges away at second. This to center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Matt Mervis. Moved to second, and he just got his hand in there. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. 3-2, they take the lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Next to hit, Griffin Conine. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Friedel has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Mervis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ball one there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Miami's bullpen with some action. Anthony Bender, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Tinoco also getting ready. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Here's a 1-1. And a bunt towards third. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Anthony Bender.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Digging in, Spencer Steer, 1 for 2. Now move to first, and he dives back in safely. Here's the pitch, runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And misses inside. Inside move to second. Fraley back in on a dive.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next for Cincinnati, Jeimer Candelario. Right through there for a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball. Down.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So the tying run at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And that misses off the outside edge. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's
3 balls, 2
outside.
strikes.
Gavin Lux in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Man at second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
"3-2." And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
First and second, 1 out. And now it's Gavin Lux. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. Back to the mound. It hit him. Fires to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Anthony Bender gives way, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Andrew Nardi taking over on the mound.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
In now for the Reds, Austin Hayes. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Just missed.
That's out.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. An absolute smash to left. It's 6-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning. They set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's in.
That's outside.
Nope, outside.
And a count 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
On the ground to first, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz.
Nope.
And that one misses up and
1-0.
in. And that's ball one. Nardi, a 6'3" lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Up and in, and it's 2-0.
2 balls.
Friedel
no strikes.
stands at first with one out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Lifted in the air, out to left. Konai under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. That just misses, and that is ball one. Fought off foul. Two outs. High fly ball, right field. Sanchez gets under it. And that is that. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get in. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Taylor Rogers. Stowers up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball one. And he swings over the top there.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two to count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Here's the catcher to hit, Nick Fortes. He's already homered here in this one. That one misses. Ball one. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
Swings through that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. And that is low for ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So back to the top of the order. Xavier Edwards digs in now. 1 for 3. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
That's a ball.
Man at first, one away. Outside.
Oh,
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Taylor Rogers out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Emilio Pagan. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. Fouled off. He was late. In the dirt. The Reds leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Nice work from the Cincinnati pen there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 6 and the Marlins 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ronnie Enriquez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tyler Stevenson getting ready to hit. Not
Ball
even
one, no
close
strike.
there. Ball 1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Anthony Veneziano preparing to come on if needed. Martinez warming up as well. And
No
another
catch off the
ball.
plate. Ball 2.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And there's a foul ball. And down on strikes. Now 1 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Fraley stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's in for a strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Conine sizes this one up. They got it for out number 2. Two outs, base is empty. Spencer Steer will hit next. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
That misses the zone. 1-1.
1-1.
And delivers outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. And that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Marlins 3. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one outside, and it's 1-0. The Fish